will get the cost of 80,000. The annual depreciation expense will be 80,000 over the useful life, and I will get the 20,000. I will apply this formula under the straight line method. Then I will find the depreciation expense for each period by using our schedule. For the first period, the depreciation expense will be, the depreciation cost will be 80,000, and it will be fixed for all the period. The useful life for me, for the first period, I should notice the purchase was on September 30, 2018. It's not from the beginning of the years. So it's start from October until the December. From October until December, it can be 3 months. So I will take the rate for the useful life, multiply with the number of months, which is 3 over 12. 80,000 divided by 4, the useful life, multiply it by the time, which is 3 months over 12. I will get the depreciation expense of 5,000. Moving to the accumulated depreciation for the first period will be the same. Shifting to the book value, I should take the cost, which is 84,000 minus the accumulated depreciation for this year, which is 5,000. I will get the book value of 79,000. Shifting to the next period, my dear student, I will take the cost, the depreciation cost, I will divide it by the useful life, and I will get the depreciation expense of 20,000. To find the accumulated depreciation, I will take the previous accumulated depreciation plus the depreciation of this year, and I will get the accumulated depreciation for this year, and I will continue like that for the rest of period until I reach the last period. I will add more 1 year just to take the remaining period, which is 9 months. I will take the depreciation cost, 80,000, divided by the useful life, multiply it with the remaining period, which is 9 months. I will get the depreciation expense of 15,000. When I check the period, this is 1, 2, 3, and this is the fourth period. Now, we will move to write the adjusting entries. On the debit side, I will write the depreciation expense for the machine with amount of. They want it for the first period. So the depreciation expense for me for the first period will be 5,000. I will write the 5,000 for the depreciation expense. Moving on the credit side with accumulated depreciation, also I will write the amount of the depreciation for that period, because that I take the 5,000. Here we have a note. The company would own the machine for 3 months of the first year. It has used the machine for September 30, 2018 to December 31, 2018. Second, we must be compute until 30 of September 2022, so it will be 9 months, and we explain it before in the schedule. Then, my dear student, we will move to the unit of activity or production. We will compute the annual depreciation expense for our example. On 30 of September 2018, Ahmed Company also purchased a machine with 84,000. The same example, we take it before. If I want to find the depreciation expense under this method, firstly, on the first step, I should find the depreciation cost per unit. And I will apply the formula that I explained before. The cost minus the salvage value over the total units of production. My cost will be 84,000 minus 4,000, the salvage value, over 160,000, the total unit of production. and I will get this, the amount of the cost per unit. Then I should find the depreciation expense by using this formula. The depreciation cost per unit multiplied by the unit in each period. We will apply it by our schedule. For the first, I can skip the first period because they mention on 30 of September 2019. The period, it's not important for me. The important is the unit of production that I have it. So on the first unit of production, the 60,000, I will multiply it with the depreciation cost per unit. I will get the depreciation expense with amount of 30,000. The accumulated depreciation for the first period will be equal, so it will be 30,000. Shifting to the book value, I should take the cost, which is 84,000 minus the accumulated depreciation for this period, which is 30,000. And I will get the book value of 54,400. And I will continue with the same manner for the remaining period. If I move to write the general journal for this transaction, I will write on the debit side the depreciation expense for the machine with amount of 30,000 for the first period. And the accumulated depreciation on the credit side also will be 30,000 because for the same period. Now, my dear student, you can take a look to compare between the depreciation method. In this schedule, we can see the different amount between the three methods of the depreciation expense: on the straight line method, on declining method, and finally on the unit of activity. By that, my dear student, we reach the end of our lesson. Thank you for your attention, and for more information you can visit Ministry of Education website, or you can answer the question that you have it on your book. Thank you, and see you on the next lesson.